Hello students, let us start with subject English grammar. Lesson number 16, tenses. So today we are going to see simple tenses, that is part 1 of tenses. Now over here in this picture we can see three different clocks. The first one is before now, second is now, and the third one is after now. So now the clock which is showing or describing before now, it means that it is in past time. The clock which describes now, it means it is in present time. And the clock which describes after now, it is in future time. Same way, tenses are also equal to time. Tenses also depends on that time. Here before now means past tense, now means it is in present tense, and after now means it is in future tense. So we can say tense is equal to time. That is, present tense is equal to present time, past tense is equal to past time, and future tense is equal to future time. Now, why is it important to learn tenses? So the answer is, the tenses are the most important part of English language. If you wish to write a correct sentence or want to say anything to anyone, then you need to express the idea in the right form of the tenses. So there are three kinds of tenses. First one is present tense, second is past tense, and the third one is future tense. Now, English language has three main time divisions, and they are present, past, and future, which are expressed by the tenses. Now, verbs have different tenses to show when things happen. So now what are the verbs? Words which tell us what people or things are doing are called as verbs, or all doing or saying words are called as verbs. So over here verbs indicate three different times, or they express three different tenses. The first one is present tense, second one is past tense, and the third one is future tense. Now let us start with the first form of the simple tenses, that is simple present tense. Now what is simple present tense? An action done in the present time and doing daily, that is universal truth, is called as simple present tense. So it means that an action or event which is done in the present time and doing daily, as well as it is also a universal truth, it is said to be in the simple present tense. Let us see a few examples related to simple present tense. So the first one is the sun rises in the east. Now over here the word rises is a verb which is in simple present tense. Why? Because it shows an action that is done daily, or we can say it is also a universal truth. That is, the sun rises in the east. It means that the sun daily rises in the east, right? So it will be simple present tense. Number 2, she goes to work by car. Over here the word goes is a verb. So it is also a simple present tense. Why? Because it shows an action which is done daily. Therefore we can say goes is a simple present tense. Third one, we drink coffee every morning. So over here the word drink, which is a verb, it stands for simple present tense. Why? Because this verb drink shows an action which is done daily, that is every morning. So we can say that we drink coffee every morning. The word every morning itself shows that an action is performed on the daily basis. Therefore drink will be simple present tense. Fourth one, the earth revolves around the sun. So over here the word revolves is a verb which is in simple present tense. Why it is simple present tense? Because it is a universal truth, or we can say it is an action which happens daily. that is the earth revolves around the sun. Number 5, we play tennis every morning. Now over here again the word play, which is a verb, it is in simple present tense. Why? Because it shows an action which is done on the daily basis, or we can say which is done every morning. That is, we play tennis every morning. So over here every morning itself shows that this action, or we can say the verb play, is in simple present tense because it is done daily. Number 6, Ram writes a letter. Now over here the word writes is a verb. This verb shows that it is in simple present tense. Why? Because it is happening in the present time. Therefore writes will be simple present tense. Now the second form of simple tenses is simple past tense. Now what is simple past tense? An action that is done or completed in the past time is called as simple past tense. So it means that an action or an event which is already done or completed in the past time is known as simple past tense. Let us see few examples. First one, I did my homework. Now over here the word did is a verb which is in simple past tense. Why? Because this word did, which is a verb, it shows that an action has already been done in the past time or already been completed. That is, the homework is already been done in the past time. Therefore we can say did is a simple past tense. Number 2, we played basketball last Sunday. Now over here played is a verb which is in simple past tense, as it shows an action which has been already done or completed somewhere in the past time. So we can say that it is in simple past tense. As well as the words that is last Sunday, it shows last, it shows that this action has already been done somewhere in the past time. So it describes that played verb, it is in simple past tense. Number 3, I rang the bell. Over here the word rang is a verb which is also in simple past tense, as it shows an action which has been already done in the past time or which has already been completed in the past time. That is, I rang the bell. The bell has been already rang somewhere in the past time. Number 4, Rohini was unhappy. So over here was is a helping verb which is in simple past tense, as it shows that Rohini was unhappy means that she was unhappy somewhere in the past time. So we can say was is in simple past tense. Number 5, an old lady walked with her cat. Now over here the word walked is a verb which is in simple past tense, as it shows an action which has been already done or completed somewhere in the past time. So walked will be simple past tense. Sixth number, Sam forgot to turn off the light. So over here the word forgot, which is a verb, it is in simple past tense, as it shows an action which has been already done in the past time or which is already completed in the past time. That is, Sam forgot to turn off the light. So forgot is a verb which is in simple past tense. Now the third form of simple tenses is simple future tense. What is simple future tense? An action which is to be done in the future time is called as simple future tense, or we can say an action or an event which will occur or which will happen somewhere in the future time, still it has not started, is said to be a simple future tense. Now when I or we is used as a subject, or subject means when it comes at the beginning of the sentence, that is I or we will use shall as a helping verb. Always with I or we will use shall as a helping verb for simple future tense. Let us see a few examples. First one, I shall ring the bell. Now over here the starting of the sentence is with I, which is a subject, and after this subject we have shall, which is a helping verb. Now with shall we are having a verb, that is ring. So we can say shall ring is in simple future tense, as it shows an action which will occur or which will take place somewhere in the future time. Still this action has not been started, so we can consider shall ring as simple future tense. And one more thing, for simple future tense with will and shall, the verb will always be in the root form, or we can say the main form of the verb or the first form of the verb. Again I will repeat, in simple future tense with will and shall, the verb will always be in its first form or in its main form. That is, ring is the first form of the verb. So over here we can say shall ring is in simple future tense. Number 2, we shall work together. So over here shall work, again we is used as a subject, so with we are using shall as a helping verb, and after this helping verb we are having main verb, or we can say the first form of the verb, that is work. So shall work is in simple future tense, as as it shows an action which will start somewhere in the future. Still it has not started, but it will take place somewhere in the future time. Therefore we can take shall work as a simple future tense. Number 3, they will win the game. So over here they will win the game, will win, again will is a helping verb, and with this helping verb, the verb win, it is in the first form, or we can say it is in the root form of the verb. So will win is in simple future tense, as it shows an action which will take place or occur somewhere in the future time. Still this action has not been started. Fourth one, the movie will begin now. So over here again will begin, it is in simple future tense. It means that an action or event will occur somewhere in the future time. Still this action has not been started. That this movie has not been started yet. It will start somewhere in the future time. Number 5, Mark will fix my car. So over here will fix is a verb which is in simple future tense. Now will fix shows an action which will happen somewhere in the future time. Still this action has not been started, but it will take place somewhere in the future time. So we will take will fix, which is a verb. It is in simple future tense. Sixth one, the train will arrive by tomorrow. Now over here will arrive is a verb which is in simple future tense, as it shows that this action or the train will arrive by tomorrow will be somewhere in the future time. This event will take place somewhere in the future time. Therefore we can say that will arrive is in simple future tense. As well as from here also we can come to know, that is tomorrow. This word tomorrow itself shows that this verb, it is in simple future tense, right? So will arrive will be in simple future tense.